It's the Pinkie the Pig Show. Okay, this is me. This is Pinkie the Pig, and it is time for the Pinkie the Pig podcast show. And thank you for listening to our excellent podcast. I'm here with my very good friend Mildred the Moo Cow. Hi, Pinkie. How you doing? I'm very good. Very, very good. How are you, Mildred? I'm very, very good. Yeah, we're very, very good. We're happy. We wake up, we just make the choice, and then we just deal with whatever's going on, and we accept our present moment in time, and we just be happy because we're grateful. Yes, we are. We have a lot to be thankful for. Yes, we do. And Mildred, did I tell you, you know what we're growing this year? We have never tried to grow them before. No, what? We're growing peanuts. Oh, really? Yeah. What was the thing? They grow under the ground. The peanut grows under the ground. Well, it's not really a nut. I mean, it's not like a cashew, or an almond that grows on the trees. I mean, those are true nuts. A peanut, it's not a nut. Why do they call it a peanut? Well, I don't know. It's a legume. Oh, yeah, it's a legume, like a pea. Right. And like a bean. That's a legume. Correct. Right. So anyway, Lynette and actually her friend Carol. You know Carol. Oh, the lady that has the bunny named Phil? Yeah, Carol. And she used to be a bunny. Somehow. I don't really get it. That's okay. Anyway, she's helping Lady Lynette because Farmer Tommy, he's not really getting involved there. He's not doing it commercially. We just have like a small patch, and Lady Lynette and Carol, they planted the seeds, and they take a long time. They take 100 days. But here's the thing: when they plant them, this is what happens. The plant comes up from the ground. Well, yeah. And so then at the bottom of the plant makes these little yellow flowers. Okay. And then the little yellow flowers make these little pegs. They call them pegs. And they come out of the bottom of the flower plant and they go back down into the soil. And then they make the peanut pods under the soil. And the peanuts grow under the soil. Right. And actually that's, if you take one of those as it's mature, that is a seed. You can replant it. Yeah, okay. And then here's the thing. It takes 100 days, but they grow under the soil. And when you dig them up, what you do, you have to dig the whole plant up, or you can cut the root, lift them up. If you have the machinery with Farmer Tommy, he doesn't have the specified machinery to do the peanuts. So that's why Lady Lynette and Carol are going to do it all by hand. So anyway, when the plant turns a little bit yellow, then you know the peanuts are ready. Okay. Because you don't want to pick them too soon. You don't want to pick them too late. Yeah, it's a little tricky, especially your first time. I know, but, we're going to keep our fingers crossed. Anyway, and then you pick them up, and you dig them up, and you flip them over, and you turn them over, and then you leave them out there for a couple days and let them dry out a little bit. Oh, you've done your research. Yeah, and then you get the pods, and then you let them dry out some more, and then you have the peanuts inside. Right. And I love to eat peanuts, especially the peanut butter. Oh, yeah. And do you know how many peanuts it takes to make a big jar of peanut butter? No, I do not. Well, it takes 540 peanuts to make a 12-ounce jar of peanut butter. Well, that's a lot of peanuts. But that's when you roast them, right? All right, or you bake them. Yeah, that's pretty much the same thing. Yeah, and then when you pick your peanuts, you can roast them in the oven just for like 20 minutes. Okay. And the thing is, the peanuts, they're a remarkable work of nature. They're
full of nutrition and vitamins and protein and minerals, and they don't have any cholesterol.
Yeah, well, they have the fat, though.
Yeah, but it's a good fat. It's good for you.
Yeah, you just can't eat too much of it.
Right. But they're really energy packed. They're full of nutrition. They're really good for you.
Yeah, they're good for you. A lot of protein.
They actually are 25% protein in a peanut.
That's a lot of protein.
Correct.
So, Mildred, where did the peanuts first? Where did they first come from that we know of?
Well, it goes back 3,500 years ago in South America, in Peru. And we know that because the Incans would have pottery. And the pottery that we found was shaped like peanuts.
Wow.
And they would use the peanuts for money. They would exchange for money.
Yeah, that's like you're working for peanuts.
Oh, Pinkie, yeah, perhaps that's where they got it.
Yeah, I know people working for peanuts.
Yeah, I do too. But anyway, then it made its way, to Europe and such. And then it did get to North America in the mid-1700s.
Okay.
And then it got to South Carolina in the 1800s.
Yeah.
And what happened was, okay, you know how we did that podcast about cotton?
Yeah, it was a while ago.
Yes, that was episode 156.
Okay.
And we talked about how the cotton crops got devastated by the beetle.
Oh, yeah, the beetle came through, right?
So what happened in 1912, this man, he saw what was happening and he saw these beetles coming from Texas. So he got on a train and he went into Alabama and he told everyone, here comes these beetles. And he suggested that they plant something else, but they didn't listen to him and they lost their cotton crops.
Yeah.
So then there was this one man and he did listen and he planted the peanut.
Yeah.
And he was very successful, and he paid all his bills that year.
Nice.
And then was this man, George Washington Carver.
Yeah.
And he happened to be a black man.
Yeah.
And he was really smart, and he was able to tell everyone how important that the peanut was and how if they grew it, everything would be like, they would be successful. And people listened to him, and that's changed everything. And farmers became really successful growing the peanut because of George Washington Carver.
Nice.
Yeah, because he explained to them if they rotate their crops and they diversify, one year you put the corn and then the next year you plant the hay and then the next year you plant the peanut and you mix it up.
And don't forget the cotton.
Right. But you diversify and you rotate the crops.
Right. Well, they listened and they became successful.
Correct. And the peanut is a very valuable, profitable crop to grow. And now it contributes $3 billion a year to our U.S. economy.
Nice. Yeah, I love peanut butter, but Lady Lynette doesn't get the kind with all the sugar added.
No, just fresh ground peanuts makes peanut butter.
Yeah, although we did do the podcast about the fluffernutter, the marshmallow peanut butter.
Oh, that's right. We did, didn't we? That was episode 70.
Yeah, that's a funny one. But anyway, I want a peanut butter sandwich now, please.
Okay. How about first a poem?
Okay, yes, please.
Okay, Pinkie, I found a great quote from George Washington Carver.
Oh, yeah, we just talked about him.
Right, and he said, anything will give up its secrets if you love it enough. Not only have I found that when I talk to the little flower or to the little peanut, they will give up their secrets, but I have found that when I silently commune with people, they give up their secrets also, if you love them enough.
Oh, Mildred, that's beautiful. Oh, thank you, George Washington Carver. That was beautiful.
Yes.
Okay, thank you for watching our puppet show. Every Thursday, a new puppet show, but you can listen to any podcast episode on your favorite podcast app at any time.
That's right.
I love you.
I love you.